Welcome to Kankanta Garden right here in Brufut to bring you a special coverage on how this gardening is impacting the lives of these women here in this village. Right here we are going to conduct an interview with some of the people in the garden and some of their executive members to tell us about the story behind this garden.
Thanks to the Almighty God, praise be to Allah. We are now in our second garden called Kankanta. This Kankanta garden is a substitute of the first garden where we just left, which is known as Mansa Garden. This garden was initiated again by the then Alkali Khalifa Sano. This land here we are in belongs to him. He's the one who has given this land to the women of Brufut to venture vegetable gardening. Unfortunately, why this happened, the other garden was not enough for the women. Even tomorrow is not enough for them. The land now is too small. So he decided to open up another area for the development of the women of Brufut. So this place here is called Kankanta, and it has a multi-purpose center. Like we can have conferences here, we can have workshops here, and we have also a daycare center here. All these daycare center and all the multi-purpose center is for the women and their kids that are working here. But this garden has been struggling since days of memorial, in terms of sustainability. The only problem here, or the most of all gardens, their main problem starts with water. Water is not sufficient here because the number of pools here and the number of beds being drawn here, it doesn't tally at all. So that by force will bring water shortage, and this is what is the cry here. 2020, the people of the diaspora, the diaspora means here, people of diaspora means here, the Brufut citizens that leave Brufut for greener pastures. Those are the people still lending their hand to this garden. This year they have sunk them a new borehole with a 40-liter tank, 2,000-liter tank times 2. And we will visit that tank and the borehole later when we finish this interview. As we can see now, that will add their water consumption because 40,000 liters of water, when it is poured on the gardens, it will water a lot of beds. So we say again a big thank you to the diaspora. That is the BDA, Brufut Diaspora Association. We say a big thank you to you. They have decided to buy seeds for this garden also, but unfortunately the season has started long. That money has been returned to the banks so that come next cropping season, we'll as quickly as possible go and then buy seeds for them. And also they'll buy fertilizers as they did for the other garden. So still these are the things that are happening between the VDC and then the diaspora. Here we thank the VDC for spearheading all the difficulties on development in the village. I speaking here, I am the very chairman of the VDC, Brufut Village Development Committee. And I am between my executive committee and the diaspora. We are spearheading everything in terms of development, so that whatever we yearn for in terms of development, we bring it into the hearts of Brufut. So this year, they were able to buy, so as I said, they sank a new borehole for the women. So that's an additional thing for them. Now maybe water will not quite be sufficient, but it will be very, very, acceptable, because something has been added to their present consumption. So we are still asking for all philanthropists, the government, the agriculture, horticulture department. We still need help here. We need more boreholes. With water we can do anything in any garden, but without water nothing can happen. And also we are appealing for the horticultural section. Let them be allocating sprayers for us, because here we have a lot of trouble from the insects. Now what we are seeing on the garden eggs is something black insects on the leaves. So if that stays too much, they are going to die. Because I have seen 2 or 3 garden eggs which they are about to die. And then bitter tomatoes also, the same insects are on the leaves. So this is not helping us at all. So we are appealing for agriculture to come and help us and then see what can be done. And there is a CDA in these 2 gardens here. He should also be very vigilant. Let him be seen, and then let him be seen, the vegetables. Let him take a trip, look at them very well. He will see some insects that are coming, and they are not wanted at all. There is destruction to the community and then to the vegetables. So on that note, I think we thank you very much, you, the television crew that has also come. Today we are blessed with 3 media lines. So we thank you very much. It's through you that you can expose us and you can bring in people. We say a very big thank you to you all.
Competition for water resources is expected to increase. Water is a critical input for agricultural production and plays an important role in food security. Brufut Women Garden is an example of why a committed group of women should be empowered to contribute to their family's food and nutrition security and their wider agricultural garden system.
Na president follow wolo ma bintu sanete kabiri nganyin kankan okumasi atelmu president oti atelmu naku beti fana yo kabiri mbenyin kankan kumasi la fokana bula bila atelmu president oti aya kata nyin kankan kono bake ay doku ke jam bake anda doku kangani lela nyin kankan wato mba kumasi la nyami abedamin anin biya bedami iman kiliya mina wo sabu ma bintu ala president ya kono ay doku bala ke nyin kankan kono katun tolba ko to janne nya bala do bi jasita fo dokun fula dokun saba abe fayrin duniya kono abe nyin kankan wala ko da mala doku wala do bi jasita fo kar fula abe duniya kono abe nyin kankan wala ko doku wala nin na wa fe wala doku nyona jang ntolle fe wala stafe bar nye katinde ma bintu la fe wala man kati fe ma sabu abe kankan wala doku wala aya kata nyin kankan kono bake ay min kata jang moti nala jam min so kata no na secretary wolo Umar Maneti bar biya filati jabulo mutata damandin katu nga ko la ko ila karambugo to fanay do ko le soto je na tarno ko be kala salfana ko la abe ma bela no janne fo nyinda isfora wolle na tamma koy ye je ina ta nyin je sambana biringa nyin kankan kumasi mba kumasi la folo nga kumasi kolon kilinel nga kata alkalo kolon kilin keje kata kolon fula nga kata mfanka kolon sing mbe yiro li tala mbe moli jode be yiro tela nyamba jole mba sansana nga do man tenne mba kanin na nyaton ka kendo ma bintu sane abe duniya ko na be nyedani rola man sakunda dawoda mba no kan nga do man wala nyama fon nata fo nasita jabiya na ticha dole bija principal no matalbe opala principal ot wala makoy anata makoy ka jan sansan ka sembo din na ka jan sansan alita mita wo bohol follow min na jana na Brufut dingolo wo fananti e ka fa ke bi mane wala makoy ay wo bohol o sinne nga ay tan nyin tankolu nga wo soto ma bintu la president ya kona be president abe nyinindiro la wato minna nka fa ka tela sa tel kono wonyinindiro wala EDF wala nyin kolon sin kolo woro inata wo sinye tankoli loni wo tankoli wollo nyin birin ke bi mane nata nyin pompol fe yo filo ye fen ko pipe ta ye dundu wo tankol le kon bar wotu monu nyin tanko musu kilin kalo nyin ari nyin rese buwa min jeteng musu kilin kalo la ya bifa fandi tepo ay na bula nyin kon ala na ko bon ni wo jita je do isele bara bala kata kato kan hanin bi abe dani rola fan anata ala nata nin ke bi mane bendi anata na wo sida di wola won nata nyin bohol folo sinye bar boholo ajana jiye be kata tenne na jamma fan wo buka jisoto bari mbe dani rola mol kana jang kana fenkol bata dali foye kanyinin kan ka foye fo ala nata ke na sate din kendolo minu yalon ko ibe tamadula iko itembe kilin mako lanu ndu wo muto nyalete bar min se sate be nafa wol mukate bal tarawulo kon kana mako je ye bulo la nyo kan ya kata nte jola no alma ala yejo ito le nyimbo hol fula nyago sin ya je tanko selende sa wo ito la jam fana jambe je sotol sani bar hanin bi be dani rola ka kata ko le fere ka je la fa kadi no ni je si dron abanta ni je si abanta ndiye nyimbo holo sinyi ina ka kata ya turkulo fana dinna imurunta tunku ya jambando dinna nte jola no fana ala yejo alma ala sutura alma ala kanda be dami alma firna alma la harje firin wala fala be duwale misajabi fanan be duwala sima bala anin jati kende atale na nyin kan sansan aya sansan ay jambando aka jambando dinna aka manoli dinna aka tuloli dinna o fana monyo mo kende balati nimbe konton rolan sa fanan konton ngajayi be ma bintu sanen ba konton nan ba jayi la na nyaton ka kendo tol bulata min no kan aya kata nyin kan kono ba ke alma ala yajo alma ala ya sawo kai abe duno min kono alma ala ya jima jinde kaira kono bar nyin kan tabarakallah nga katade hanin bi be ma koyro nyinin na kende ke diaspora ba kanne bar la fitale nan dinken dol mi mun diaspora ta man sakunda sa kafikan ye ma koy kata ku walla ye ma koy nan yin kadinol to ni wo ko be diala nya bakede ha wo be diala nya bakede me tantula me jayila alma alejo pa fati fanan be duwa la sima bala anin nyaawol min be ka buleno kan nyina tan motol Ibrahima me duwale be fana mi yalla hajol bula annata jang alman ala yalijo.
We come to the end of the coverage today here in Kankanta Brufut garden. These women have mentioned how essential this agricultural garden has made to them. Before we go, we would like them to make some of the entertainments to us. Better future.
Kendo